My name's Ollie Quigley. I'm 25. I went to Ribblesdale High School in Clitheroe before heading to CRGS sixth form, where I studied PE, history, and sociology. And from there, I went on to Northumbria University in Newcastle to study sport management. My current jobs are I work for a company called fiveside.org where I head up their operations. The company runs 5, 6 and 7-a-side social leagues across London. And I'm also a football coach with Accrington Stanley Community Trust, Matrix Academy and Clitheroe Wolves. The jobs and how I got them, so basically out of uni I had sort of 3 months at home doing summer jobs and then went into recruitment company down in London for about 6 months, and then I made the jump over to fiveside.org, just preferred working in sport, to be honest. So yeah, moved over to fiveside.org as a league manager, and then this time last year I got promoted to head of operations role. So I've been with them for about 3.5 years, and then with coaching, it's always been an interest of mine. I've always liked football, always played to some good standards as well. So yeah, I started pursuing that a bit more seriously around 2 years ago, and this time in 2018 really, through Matrix. So yeah, that's how I got into them. I got the Matrix job through a friend, sort of recommendation, who knew another coach, a really experienced coach. So yeah, that's how I got involved there. And then when I moved back, I started getting involved with Aki Stanley and Clitheroe Wolves from there as well. So my jobs and why I like them, football's probably my favourite thing. It's my preferred sport. I like playing it and I like coaching it and I like being involved in it. So yeah, I love it really just because I can basically speak to other people that are enjoying football as well, work with that enjoy football, and obviously I can help teach people to get better at football. So yeah, it's a good place to be. It's why I like it. So yeah, that's how I end up where I am now. In terms of a vision, I never really had a clear vision other than wanting to be involved in football and involved in sport. Up to the age of 14, I was an academy and centre of excellence player, and then at that point I decided that I wanted to get into education more, and do better in education because my football was pulling me back a little bit. So yeah, I got my 5 Bs, which was a real achievement for me because I wasn't academic at all then. Got into grammar, and basically I didn't really have a vision at grammar, to be honest. I was very much just cruising college life, just doing my work, doing what I had to do, and that was it, and getting by really. And then I realised that everyone was going uni, and I still wanted to be involved in sport. I just didn't know how. So I started doing my research. Obviously, found a course that I liked, and that was it. I was off to uni. Probably made the decision about 3 or 4 months before I had to. That was it. I was off to uni. So yeah, went on there, which was good. Yeah, with the sport management course, I knew it was a bit more businessy, and that's honestly where I saw myself in like an office environment. And then once you get into the real world, you kind of experience those office environments, and you realise what you really want, and you can feel a bit of a difference and that kind of thing. And so now I'm on the path to pursuing a more full-time role in coaching and sort of personal training and nutrition and strength and conditioning, those areas really. So yeah, the vision's changed a lot since I was a kid up until now. So yeah, but it's always been sport based. So that's why I am where I am. In terms of advice for students at the minute, probably the basic is work hard. Always have, not just for working hard's sake, but you always need to have your own standard of working hard. It's important for you to reach the levels you want to, but it's also important for who you're working with as well. These people will always be reference points and people that can help you along the way, and sometimes you need that favour, and you're only going to get that by doing them a favour in working hard for them, 100%. So working hard's a big one. Keeping an open mind and a growth mindset is always important. It's sort of what's helped me in the last few years. Always trying to learn, always trying to do a bit better. And you'll always need that. You'll always need that through college, through uni, through the next job and phase of your life as well. And the last thing as well, like I always tend to go on my passion and my instinct. I tend to stick to what I know when I've got a big decision. So I know I like sport. I know that's where I want to be. So you take the next step to get into those areas, and it gets more specific as you progress. But on the surface, always follow your instinct, always follow your passions. Just do what you like. And yeah, that's the main bit of advice from me really.